Hello everybody, my name is Gamecraft and welcome to another Falkor update video. Today we're going to discuss a really exciting thing. Maybe more of you already noticed it, but it's the mob arena that we added a couple weeks ago, days, but we fine-tuned it, this couple days, weeks. But we already had one tournament to launch it, and the winner was our journey in that, so shout out for him in this case. But what we do is we are currently in survival server. You open your menu, go to the warps and see mob arena menu. So you open it and it will display a lot of stuff. Let me first do all the basic stuff. So we have multiple warps. Main warp is in the mob arena lobby. So you see this, the mob arena is actually below the main PvP arena, which isn't set up yet. So it's below this, so it's really nice and on theme. So let's go back to it. Main Spectre Arena. So this is the lobby. We display the high scores of the last tournament. It displays that you first have to choose your class, left and right. We currently have 4 classes, but we're adding 2 more. But we'll go into more detail there. And let's first go to the warps. We have multiple spectator warps which you can use. For example, warp 1 will give you one of the corners for the arena. You can also use the menu for this, as I did before. And for example, this is spectator area 1, 2 is the other corner. You don't see the difference that good because it's all symmetric, so it's hard to see where you are, but we will put up some more signs to make that clear. And so the last one is here, so you can spectate it from all the sides and it will give you probably the best overview there. And let's first go into mob arena, join mob arena. So this will put me into the queue. And as you can see at my XP bar at the bottom there, it gives me 1 minute, sorry, to choose a class and right click the iron block. The iron block is indicator as that you're ready. You can play with multiple people, but if you're the only one that says ready, then it will start with you only. So let me choose a class. These classes are balanced. So for example, Knight has the biggest attack damage and is the fastest in hitting. Heavy has actually more attack damage than Knight, but is slower because it's Axe. A tank means you get full diamond armament. Other ranks have iron armor, by the way, and it will give you your iron sword instead of a diamond sword. Archer means your bow is way better than other ranks, and you just get iron sword, and you also get 1 pet dog. Oh, as you can see, I didn't ready myself before the time was up, so next time ready up by clicking our iron block. So it explains this really well. So let's choose a class. First have to join it again. So that's now I have 60 seconds again. You can also use the command in the bottom left. You can see ME join mob arena. The J is a shorter way of saying join. So let me choose heavy because in this case my MCMO level, because the nice part about this arena is that it interacts with your MCMO levels. So you can train in normal survival and go into the tournaments when you're skilled up, because MCMO works in this arena. So let me right click the iron block and bam, I have started. Let the slaughter begin. The moment you see chests, they're currently not being used. Normally they will spawn in random loot that can help you or maybe cannot help you. So that was wave 1. It starts really easy, but it gets harder over time. As you can see, this is a special round. You get special super creepers, and they do a lot of damage. Creeper damage is enabled, but they don't destroy blocks. So keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that there are bosses. I think round 10 is a boss, round 20 is a boss, and round 50 is a boss. That's the final boss that won the arena. And as you may have noticed, my MCMO levels do the blast damage, struck with great force, and that means that it works correctly. It also updates my levels, as you can see. Not sure if I can disable the sidebar. Let me check that. I cannot, unfortunately. And this is a swamp, that means it spawns in a lot of mobs at the same time that you get one hit down. So sometimes it's overwhelming, but it's really easy if you keep your distance and you don't get like stuck in a corner. What it also works, the mob arena, is it waits until you have cleared the round, because before we did it without clearing, but then you get like 100 mobs if you do not finish the first round before, and that's just not doable. Like I wasn't even able to go to round 3 or something like that, and it's just hard already to fight. It's also possible that some mobs are better, like in normal ways. That means that they are buffed and you need to hit them quite a lot. And as you saw before, I used a creeper to how do you say that, kill mobs, because yeah, that's maybe a tactic that you can use. So I'm already at wave 8 special round. So we before had the super creepers, but now we do have the zombie pigmen. And yes, they do a lot of damage, so I hope none of this pigs is buffed, because that would be pretty it looks like I don't have a lot of mobs fighting me now, because it does that based on progress. Like there are some calculations going on back end, and it bases on the amount of players that are currently in the arena and which round he is. The higher the round, the more mobs will spawn. There is of course a limit to how many mobs can spawn at the same time. That's 100 mobs in this case. Otherwise it's just impossible, and it's really painstaking for the server too. And so what I was saying is, yeah, based on the amount of mobs that spawn, bases it on the amount of players. So if you play with like 5 players, that will spawn more mobs. Otherwise, what I do is, I do not know if we saw it already. I will check it in a second if I clear the chat. So yeah, this gun is pretty annoying if there are, because yeah, they shoot around quite a lot. So let me check it. Not sure in the chat if it gave me something. No, not yet at the moment. But you also receive gifts that you can use in normal survival. So it's not a waste of time. You can train your MCMO level, and you can get items in this arena. And that means like iron, gold and diamonds for now. But we can also enable special loot. See, as you can see in my chat, you just earned a reward, an iron ignet. Not sure how many, 1, but it differs for how many you get. And this is a boss. This is the first boss, and you can see he has special abilities which display in the chat. Throw nearby will throw me near him, and root target will, yes, as you can see, freeze me. And there's also disorientate near me. That means that he will turn me around a lot of times, so I don't know where the boss is. That will enable my MCMO. There's my MCMO. Yeah, MCMO is now on, so I do a lot more damage and do a lot more crits. That is temporarily, the more damage you do against mobs. And that's what I'm warned of. So hopefully I make it to a high round now, because I'm not that good in this, because I try to debug everything instead of playing it myself, but I try to play as often as possible. And I also I also joined the last tournament, but of course if I would have won, I would have. You also get this potion of strength with the sword class and 5 potion of healing. You have an infinite bow, but that's the only enchant on it, because the thing was that currently we do not have the chest set up, so you don't get extra arrows or something. So it's pretty hard to obtain arrows again, like the final boss. I'm not going to spoiler which boss it is, because that's how you find out. it is pretty hard, let's say that. So I'm already at wave 14 special grounds, zombie pigmen. So those are dead now. The easier it is to clear these waves. And yeah, like I said, currently the maximum wave is wave 50, but we can always increase that in the future. Oh, to keep in mind, if you're poisoned, you have 2 buckets of water, so you are able to disable your poison. So it's not like when you're poisoned, I'm currently letting myself die just to show you what you get. And as you can see in my inventory, I received 3 iron ignits and 5 gold ignits. There's one thing that I left out, and that's the spectator area. I don't know if I can do this, but I will try to explain it as good as possible. Yeah, of course, click on the design to spectate the mob arena. This means that you can spectate the current game, and what that means, you see the chat that the player sees, so in which wave he is, which attacks the boss does, and what he received. So you can see exactly the same as the player sees, but you cannot play, of course. You can also use the command. In this case, it's specifically meant for mob arena. That's the name of the arena, and it means that it will teleport you to this place. And as you can see, the menus have been removed. That's purely so you cannot interact with the players below, but you can still use the warps. And as you notice, now I'm not able to warp with the signs. So for example, warp mob arena, I will go back to it, but I will set up more warps in the separate spectator areas, so you know where you can go to and how you can get back. So MA leave to leave the spectator area. So that was briefly our mob arena. I hope you all come and play on this when the tournaments start, or just when you're normally online. It's a good way to get loot and to level up your MCMO skills in survival. At the moment I look like a porcupine, but yeah, I'm always looking like this. So if you enjoyed the video and thought that I needed some feedback, make sure to comment below the video. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.